So friends, let's make this delicious restaurant style paneer masala. Now the base of this recipe can be used for any dish, mixed vegetables, chicken, paneer, potatoes, soya. The curry base can be used for anything. So let's start with the recipe. Now here in my kadhai, I'm going to add 1.5 tablespoon of oil. Once the oil is hot, I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of clarified butter or ghee. Once this ghee and butter combination is nice and hot, I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of cumin seeds or jeera. Let the jeera splutter. Now here I have some whole masalas, 2 tej pattas, 2 cardamoms, 10 peppercorns, 1 inch of cinnamon and 4 cloves. I'm going to add 2 red chilies that I'm just breaking up into half. And we're going to fry all of this for at least a minute on a low to medium flame. Next, I have 3 medium onions that I have really chopped fine. This is very key to this masala or this curry base or this recipe. So the onions have to be chopped very fine. You can use a chopper, or you can use, cut it on with a knife, or you can even use the mincer or a grater, but make the onions really fine. We don't want an onion paste. We want to have the onion, but we want to have it very fine. Now you're going to fry this onion for a good 5 minutes till it nicely softens up. Now next I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of ginger garlic paste. Now make this at home, don't use the ready-made one for this recipe. Just take 10 cloves of garlic and 1 inch of ginger and just grind it to a very fine paste in your mixer, or you can also use a mortar and pestle. But add a homemade ginger garlic paste, don't use the store-bought one for this recipe. Now fry the ginger garlic and the onions really well for another whole 2 to 3 minutes on a low to medium flame. Now I'm going to add half a teaspoon of Asafoetida or hing, half a teaspoon of turmeric powder or haldi powder. Mix all of this really well. Now you can always make this base which I'm showing you all and keep it in your refrigerator, and you can add anything you like to it and make a lovely curry. Now I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of red chilli powder. Mix everything really well together. Next I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of besan or chickpea flour. And once you add the besan, fry it very well with the rest of the ingredients. The rawness of this chickpea flour should go away with the rest of the ingredients. Fry it really nicely. Don't keep your flame on high, always keep your flame between low and medium. Next I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of coriander powder, 1 teaspoon of cumin powder and half a teaspoon of garam masala. Now I have a recipe of how to make garam masala at home. I'll leave the link to that in the description box below. Now mix all of this really nicely together. Next, I'm going to add 3 medium-sized tomatoes that again I've chopped very fine in my vegetable chopper. It's very important for this recipe that your tomatoes are nicely chopped fine, your onions are chopped fine, and your ginger garlic paste is made at home. So that makes this base really good, and this paneer masala amazingly tasty. Now mix everything nicely together. And now we're going to just cover this and cook it on a low flame for 5 minutes. Keep your flame on the lowest for 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, give it a good stir. Now I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of Kashmiri red chilli powder just for the color. Again, mix everything really well together. Now I'm going to pour in 1/4 cup of boiling hot water. Don't add room temperature water or cold water or like normal water. You have to add piping hot water. And now mix everything well together. Now again, we're going to cover and cook this on a low flame for another 5 minutes. Now in the meantime, I have kept this dahi or this fresh yogurt out at room temperature for about an hour, and I'm going to nicely beat it. So don't use very chilled yogurt for this recipe. Use room temperature and fresh yogurt, not the sour or a day old yogurt. It will be nice and fresh. Now if you look at the masala, it's the oil has separated from the masala because we've been cooking it, you know, by covering it for another, like, you know, for 5 or 10 minutes. Now put the flame off and let it cool for about 2 to 3 minutes. Let the mixture sit, just give it a good stir, because now we're going to add the dahi, and when you're adding dahi, the heat should be put off and the mixture should be a little bit cool. The reason being the dahi could split and then, you know, the dish will not taste like it should. So now keep it at room temperature, just let it cool down. Once it's cooled down, now add the dahi. Remember, the flame of the gas is off, there is no heat. Now stir in the dahi very nicely with the rest of the ingredients. Again, no heat is there, plus the mixture has come to a little bit of a room temperature. That's very important for this recipe. Now I'm going to turn my flame back on to low to medium. Now we just have a few more ingredients. Now I'm adding some salt to taste. Every time you add an ingredient, see that you mix it in well, because it has to blend in with all the rest of the ingredients. Next, again, we're going to cover and cook this for another 5 minutes on a low flame. Now I'm going to add about another 1/4 cup of hot boiling water. Mix well. And now we're going to add 1 tablespoon of Kasturi methi, which I'm going to crush between the palms of my hand and then add it. So this is some Kasturi methi. I'm taking it on the palm of my hand. You're going to crush it and then you're going to add it to the recipe. Sorry, my hand is in front of the camera. Now you mix everything well together. And now again you're going to cover and cook this just for about 2 minutes this time. Now our curry base is all ready. So like, you can make this and keep it in your refrigerator, then heat it up. You can add chicken, you can add soya chunks, you can add some mixed vegetables like peas, potato, carrots that are sauteed a bit. But today I'm going to add paneer. This is about 200 grams of homemade paneer. I'll show you how to make the paneer. All you require is some milk and some vinegar. So now mix everything well together. Now I'm going to add just about 1 tablespoon of freshly finely chopped coriander leaves. I'm going to leave about 1 for garnishing later. Mix this all in well. Turn off the heat and let it sit for about 5 minutes with the residue heat. And our lovely restaurant style paneer masala is all ready to enjoy. Have this with some lovely butter roti or some jeera rice. I'll leave the links for those in the description box below. So do try out this recipe, guys, and go and check out all my other recipes. Do subscribe to my channel, share my recipes with family and friends, and thank you for being here. Thank you for watching my videos. I'll catch you in another one soon. Bye.